willkommen bei LCE Performance. Heute aus LA. Wir sitzen in dem schönen Los Angeles bei 30 Grad und dürfen Freunde von uns besuchen, und zwar unseren Hersteller von den Felgen, BRIXTON Wheels. Eine ganz geile, relativ junge Firma, founded in 2013. 2013 gibt es das. Wir wollen euch die Firma jetzt mal vorstellen. Einmal den Besitzer der Firma Adam und Sales Manager Stu. Ja. Okay, Sie werden euch jetzt ein bisschen was erzählen, was die Firma, what it's all about. We want to get up and what are you doing, and I want to talk. Thank you.
Sure. So I guess where we started with BRIXTON was Cody and I sort of had this vision. I mean, we were selling aftermarket car parts when we were tuning vehicles. We were tuning Japanese cars. And often we found the products that we were selling to other people weren't better than the parts that were on their car. So we went to university, we came out of university and we had some corporate positions, and we decided, hey, let's get back into our passion, which is cars. And when we decided to do that, we said, well, we need to create a product that we know is going to be better than what's on the car right now. So we were kind of thinking of some ideas, and I started designing some wheels and coming up with some ideas. And Cody fell in love with it. I was shocked, and I'm like, let's do this. This looks great. So we started from there. And I guess the guiding principle of everything that we were doing was to create new and interesting designs. That was one of the most important things. And also making sure the quality was also top quality. Because we didn't want to sacrifice and to do it as cheap as possible. Okay. It was important to make sure it was top.
Okay. Also ihr habt es verstanden, ich grob übersetzen. Die Jungs haben begonnen, Teile zu bauen, auch an japanischen Autos und so weiter, aber haben festgestellt, dass die Teile, die an den Autos waren, teilweise, beziehungsweise die sie voranbauen wollten, schlechter waren als die Originalteile. Das heißt, sie wollten eine Qualität erfinden, auch für die Felgen, die sie bisher nicht kannten. Das heißt, wirklich ein qualitativ hochwertiges Produkt bauen und nicht eben diese Menge, die aus Japan oder wo kommt, sondern wirklich ein geiles, qualitativ hochwertiges Produkt haben.
Sure. And that sort of evolved, I mean, throughout the years where, I mean, we started with the idea, we started with the designs, and then the end goal was always to have this business in Los Angeles that sort of represented that idea, where we were going to compete with, the rest of the brands out there, but do it in our own way, because we wanted to kind of give it our own design, our own marketing, our own feel for everything. And it's kind of taken us to this point. So I think right now we just kind of always want to keep pushing the envelope, keep changing the designs or doing creative things. I don't know if the Bisimoto car is here, but creating products like the Aerotech system, where most people will, they just bolt on the pieces, but we decided we would do, welding, or we would do carbon fiber, or we would do, curious things like that were changing the, the standard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also Sie haben viele Sachen gemacht, die anderen auf eine einfache Art und Weise machen, einfach was dran zu kleben oder was dran zu schreiben oder was anzuschweißen, sondern Sie wollten das Ganze mit Carbon und wirklich mit einem hohen Standard machen. Und deswegen sind Sie jetzt auch hier und auch weltweit bekannt. Also mittlerweile jeder, der richtig High-End-Tuning macht, ist BRIXTON eigentlich der Name, den wir kennen. Hier mittlerweile in Deutschland. In Deutschland noch nicht ganz bekannt, aber wir werden das ändern, weil das ist wirklich geile Sachen. Tell us something about your wheels. What is available? One piece, two piece, three piece?
Yeah, so we pretty well specialize in all the most common configurations. So we do the one-piece forged, two-piece forged, three-piece forged, with both like classical construction, where it looks more like a BBS, or the deep concave, where the spokes go all the way out. We also teamed up with Dimeg early on when they were developing their carbon fiber hoops, and we added the Dimeg carbon fiber product to our line. So we we work with pretty well all the different applications that you can imagine.
We talk about this wheel. You can have different options for a Lamborghini or for McLaren or something else. Is it possible you do all the wheels especially for one car?
Yeah, so we would essentially in engineering we would take something like this where we've created like let's say a base model, an engineering file, and let's say you have a Lamborghini Huracan with a center lock. We would take this model and we would translate the engineering and the profile to what would work with the Lamborghini Huracan. And then we also do the testing, digital testing. We'll perform a few different tests to ensure that it reaches the low rating for the car. And a lot of the time it's custom built because the Huracan, the next customer might want a little bit different offset. And so everything kind of has to change with that. But I mean, when you're already starting with a fully custom product, we try to embrace that and deliver, you know. If the customer wants something truly their own, then we build it for them.
And every color and every screw, the color is different. You can deliver everything you want.
Yeah, I mean, we can change this. Right now it's polished.
Yeah, it looks nice.
The face is brushed with a satin clear coat. You know, we can change the cap. So this is carbon fiber, forged carbon fiber. We have also just a standard black, and we also have satin carbon fiber. Optional bolts, which we have titanium, and we also have the stainless steel. And we can powder coat the color. The titanium we do a PVD, so we do a black PVD or we do a raw titanium. Okay. So the black actually will last forever. It's a very strong coating, which is great. But yeah, I mean, you can change all the different colors and accents, even text fill. So we do little emblems, you know.
Different colors.
Yeah.
This is actually the same powder coat on both surfaces.
Okay,
so it's
polished here and
polished, and this is 120 grit brushed. We do the same color over top, and then this is a gloss clear on top and satin clear. And you create a very cohesive color, but it's different texture and a little subtleties that are what make each wheel set very unique.
Okay. Also, es ist wirklich so, wir können ganz unterschiedliche Sachen. Sie haben das angefangen mit einem Masterpiece, anzufangen mit einem Stern, mit einem Design, den man dann an jedes ganz individuell anpassen kann. Egal, ob es ein Lamborghini oder Ferrari ist, das heißt, ob es Centerlock, ob es 5-Loch, in einer gewissen Bohrung, das kann man alles dann anpassen. Das ist eigentlich das Coole an der ganzen Geschichte. Genauso wie dieses Farbdesign, das jetzt hier eigentlich interessanterweise die gleiche Farbe ist, aber eine gebrushte Oberfläche und eine polierte Oberfläche, genauso powder-coated. Sie können komplett alle Schrauben, die ihr habt, in Schwarz, in Titanium, pulvern mit einer richtig guten Oberfläche, die sogar eventuell salzhaltig unseren Winter übersteht. Also richtig geile Sachen. So, you have a new product. We want to show our customers this is a carbon fiber wheel.
Yeah.
Let's talk about and tell our customers something about the wheel.
Yeah, I mean, Daimig originally came to us and Forgeline, another company that's out there, and they wanted to work exclusively with us to launch or relaunch their carbon fiber wheels in the automotive industry. So we sort of worked together on the packaging design and the sizes and everything that would be common to use. And so this is what it is. It's a 2-piece barrel, which is quite light, only a few kilos per piece. And then we do a forged center that would go inside. So the benefit, not only is it lightweight, but it's also very rigid. So, I mean, you guys like to race cars in Germany, and in 3-piece wheels, there is some flex in the rim, right? And so in high performance applications, something like this, there's a lot less flex. So when you're fighting for, you know, the seconds in the lap or fractions of a second, it could make a difference.
Okay, also ganz coole Sache. Sie wollten einfach mal ganz eine andere Ebene betreten von den Felgenherstellungen. It's done with the same company as did the McLaren wheels? Or?
Yeah, Daimig does the McLaren.
Okay.
Yeah, for the center.
Machen also die gleichen Felgenhersteller, die das McLaren-Rad herstellen in dem Carbon. Also sehr hohe Qualität. Man merkt es auch, wenn man es anfasst. Es ist sehr leicht, nicht zu leicht, ganz klar. Es ist jetzt nicht. Wir sind bei almost 4 kilos.
For a 3-piece, for the hook itself, it's roughly 4, yeah.
Ja, ungefähr knapp 4 Kilo, was jetzt nicht wenig ist, aber der Riesenvorteil ist, es ist viel stabiler. Ja? Wenn du 3-teilige Felge hast, die ein bisschen arbeitet, das ist viel weicher. Und das heißt also hier, wenn du wirklich so eine steife Felge hast, ist es so, dass kaum Verwindung drin. Also wenn du auf die letzten Zehntelsekunden mal im Rennen fährst, ist das wirklich eine geile Sache. Also wir wollen euch mal den Aufbau zeigen. It's gone. Okay. Ja, aber es ist wirklich so, es ist kein Aluminium in dieser Felge verbaut. Das heißt, auch die Anschraubpunkte oder dieser Bund, wo der Center praktisch verschraubt ist, oder da ist es wirklich so, es ist alles Carbon. Das ist eigentlich was ihr euch anschauen müsst. Heißt, hier hast du wirklich die Fläche, wo die Kraft aufnimmt, und hier hast du die Anschraubfläche. ja, was eigentlich das Schwierigste ist. Und die ist tatsächlich in Carbon laminiert. Hier hast du die Sandwich-Einheiten, die noch drin sind. Und das Ganze ist extrem stabil. Da geht nichts. Auch wenn immer alle sagen, ich bin so breit.
I mean, I've got the muscles. Ladies love me.
Da geht nichts. Und I like this. Also es ist wirklich so. Ich war total überrascht. Ich bin sehr, sehr happy über das Ganze. Und finde das mal total geil und bin gespannt, die erste Felge zu fahren. Diese Felge hier, it goes... Wow, kein Classic.
Yes, these are going to an infamous GT3 RS.
Yes, no more. Es geht nach Deutschland, das ist auf alle Fälle eine wahnsinnig geile Felge. Und perhaps we can go outside here and...
Yes, absolutely.
Thank you.
Come on.
So, wie ihr seht, hier das Herzstück, hier werden die ganzen Felgen assembled, also zusammengebaut, nochmal gecheckt, es wird komplett nochmal alles kontrolliert. Sie haben eine extrem geringe Höhentoleranz, also was ich total geil finde, nicht wie irgendwelche japanischen Felgen, sondern es ist wirklich, die Höhentoleranz ist absolut gut. Aber ihr seht, hier ist einiges vorhanden. We want to talk about how much wheels are you producing? How much?
On average, I would say we're usually between about 50 to 60 sets a month. And depends on how much is coming in from finishing at the time or going out the door, but any given day we'll have between 5 to 10 sets going out the door. You know, say that's pretty routine. Every couple of days we'll have that kind of stuff happening. Always something very different to see in here. There's lots of 3-piece, lots of 2-piece, always some carbon plus sets going out the door. Even some brand new product that nobody's seen before yet.
Yeah, it's nice. But what are the most? 1-piece, 2-piece, 3-piece? What are the most wheels you're producing?
Probably 2-piece for the most part.
Our 2-piece duo series is probably the most popular configuration we offer. You get the strength of a monoblock outer half with the flange held together like a 3-piece wheel.
Okay. Ah ja, also Stern und das Außenbett ein Teil. Das ist eigentlich das, was wir am meisten produzieren. Also komplett das Außenbett und der Stern ist ein Teil, wird verschraubt wie eine dreiteilige Felge auf dem Innenbett. Nur dass eben dieser Stern und das Außenbett ein Teil ist. Also richtig cool. Und I like this. Es sind so viele unterschiedliche Designs. This is a brand new design.
Yeah, this is our luxury series.
So this one is from the brand new luxury series lineup.
That's the Rolls-Royce emblem here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the new, I'll let Adam talk about this one.
Oh no, I mean it's these are actually going on a Rolls-Royce Cullinan.
Yeah.
So every wheel set we have a tracker where we see all the data for the wheel set. So all the important, offset, the engineering data, the part numbers. So have that there. But yeah, this is brand new for us. It's a big market. We have the floating cap, obviously, gloss black, which is very standard, very popular for these types of vehicles. But yeah, we wanted to come up with something, see how our creativity would translate to something like this, where it's a off-road. Obviously,
I like it.
Yeah, you can use the Rolls-Royce cap for it too. Yeah. So.
Also, ganz neue Serie, hauptsächlich für Luxusfahrzeuge. Man sieht auch an diesem, ja, ich bin ein totaler Fan, sorry, an diesem Emblem drin. Finde ich total geil, weil das hat man beim Rolls-Royce schon immer so gut gefallen. Und das Design ist, I like it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we wanted to get into that full-face side of the market without all the heaviness that comes with it.
Okay.
Something that's very tailored and very streamlined.
How heavy is one of these pieces?
The estimate we have here, 41 pounds.
41 pounds,
Yeah.
it's about 20 kilos.
Yeah, and it's a 24 by 10. So it's a big wheel.
10 mal 24, bloß mal kurz so knapp unter 20 Kilo. Cool. Also auch mal was Leichtes für den Royce. Also absolut geil. Wie gesagt, schaut mal um. Design, es ist alles möglich. Everything is gonna happen here. It's so nice. Es ist wie ein Wunderland hier. Am Felgen. Wir würden gerne hier alles mitnehmen und alles anschauen. Aber ihr seid mit Sicherheit, wenn ihr spezielle Wünsche habt, bei den Jungs so gut abgehoben. Ihr hört draußen Flugzeug, das sind ungefähr around about 5 kilometers from the airport. Also 5 Kilometer vom Flughafen. Eure Felgen werden direkt eingepackt und direkt shipped. Also, it was a pleasure for me. Thank you so much to talk about your company.
Thanks for coming, you
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Bye.
Bye-bye.